You got these names, man. You know these names. I got the names,
bro.
Flatbush Zombies. What's these names?
You got Michi Darko, aka Dimitri Sims.
That's right.
We got Zombie Juice, aka Antonio Lewis.
Zombie Juice, Antonio Lewis.
And we got Eric Ark Elliott, and you know what? His name's Eric.
Eric Elliott. That's
architect.
That's the government names to the Flatbush Zombies, y'all.
Yeah.
One of New York's
Flatbush, New York.
Hottest groups on the rise. I know this is your first time listening to Flatbush Zombies, but for those of you that don't know, Flatbush Zombies has actually been in the game for a little while now.
Like 8 years.
Yeah, they've been on the indie route. They've been, their music isn't. It's definitely not made for mainstream audiences.
Nah.
But I will say that this newer album sounds a little bit more mainstream compared to some of their earlier stuff. It's a lot. Earlier stuff is a little bit more darker.
Yeah.
But not to say that this is bad or anything.
You can tell they dabble with it.
I think that comes just with maturity and when you become people that make music for a living. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you figure out a way to try to craft songs in a more appealing light without sacrificing your true self and your true art. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're trying to find that line and they're getting closer to doing that. That's how I feel. I don't feel like they're trying to make their shit more appealing, but they are
trying to do it tastefully.
Yeah, they're trying to do it tastefully without harming their brand.
Their image and their brand and all. Yeah, exactly.
Right. What'd you think, man, listening to them for the first time, man?
I was like, first off, I see the cover of the album, and I'm thinking, I've heard of these dudes.
You seen this much of the glitter?
Like, what is this though?
You was like, I'm not gonna listen to this glitter shit.
I didn't know what to expect.
It's alright. You can say it was gonna be.
I saw that shit, and I heard of them. Like, I knew they weren't new,
right?
But I was like, why does this look like some new shit? Like, that's their image.
Like the new wave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh gosh, I was like, this looks like some new shit. But I was like, but they're not new. I was like, what am I going to get? I didn't know what to expect.
You can't have a name like Flatbush Zombies, okay, and expect to be a part of the new wave.
Well, you can't. you can't expect to be normal.
Right, yeah.
At the same time.
Right.
So, I didn't know what to expect. Listened to the first track and was like, oh shit. Where the fuck did they come from?
Right.
Like, well, apparently, they came from New York.
Right.
Flatbush, New York.
Right.
And they,
well, I think Flatbush is the avenue. I think that's in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is Brooklyn.
Yeah.
They represent Flatbush, though.
Right.
What is their name?
Yeah. You said Flatbush, New York. So I was like, all right, you go hard.
That's
like how we be like Willow, Texas.
Yes.
Right? Alarm Branch, Texas.
Indeed. No, but really, I mean, they came out and they surprised my ass with their bars and just like their style. You know, I like some of that dark music. So
I had a feeling you would be into this.
Dabbling with it, I was just like, okay, I was like, not bad. I was like, it's just dope. But like from New York, I was like, this is different.
Well, they don't sound like your average New York rappers. They really don't sound like anybody.
Yeah, they don't.
I mean, if I could,
at times I would get. You can correct me if I'm wrong, and you know what, I'm not wrong for myself. Occasionally, I would get an Outkast feel.
So, all right,
or a Goody Mob, Goody Mob and Outkast mix, like.
Okay, I can see that. I would say that they definitely, them and Earth Gang are, even though I think Flatbush Zombies came first.
Yeah,
I know you've heard Earth Gang first.
I heard Earth Gang first, but I do know that Flatbush came before them. I do know that.
Yeah, I mean, as far as their introduction to the game,
to the scene,
the scene. Flatbush came first.
Yeah.
So if anything, Earth Gang sounds like them, but they have very similar styles. But with Flatbush, it's definitely a lot darker.
Yes, it is,
and it's definitely a lot more like. For them, no one song sounds the same. It's like they approach each song with a completely different mind state each time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You never really know what you're going to get the next song. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, yeah.
Which is kind of a hard thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you're constantly trying to reinvent the next way you're gonna do something. You know what I'm saying? That's just gotta be pretty fucking hard.
Fuck yeah.
As a rapper, how do you approach a song?
Let alone with 3 rappers in the group.
Well, yeah.
On top of that,
it probably makes it a little bit easier.
Oh yeah, because then you got more minds.
Heads.
3 heads. Yeah, 3 heads is better than 1. Right. Yeah, you probably break it down easier. Right. Brainstorm. How are we gonna do this?
Right.
Yeah.
Try different stuff, and they all got different voices and voice.
Oh yeah.
Voice inflections too. So everybody sounds.
Everyone has
different.
their own style. Everyone sounds different. You can pick.
Remember, like we were talking about audio pushing, how you couldn't tell the difference between them.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers, you know the difference between everybody.
You can tell.
I don't know the names of each one, but I can tell the difference. Like, yo, this is this guy. I can tell the difference just by the song.
When you hear this song, you're like, all right, well, I remember him from last track and this track. And yeah, exactly.
Right.
So,
what were some standout tracks for you? Headstone was fire.
Wow, goodness gracious.
It was amazing.
Like,
it took me a second to realize what was happening to my brain when I was listening to that shit.
Immediately, I was just like, shit. I was like, that's this, that's that, that's that.
I was like, oh, it's that shit.
Tracks
oh, that shit.
And album titles and just everything. Like, they're using the culture for a track and just making it.
That was an amazing track.
Well put together. I'm going to give you a fucking clap to that because that shit was fucking
I'm not giving you a clap because that shit was fuck y'all, okay, for being cold at that shit, alright? I'm not saying fuck y'all like y'all are trash, but like fuck y'all because that was some cold shit. Does that make sense?
I've never heard that. Nah, I know that
no, that's my favorite track. That was the one that like I was like, and maybe it's because I come from that era or whatever, you know what I'm saying? When he was like, whoop, whoop, it's the sound of the police. I was like, all right, you guys are assholes. I like the vacations, the intros. I like Facts with Jadakiss. I like Real Girls with Bun B. That's one of those songs that you kind of like. Real Girls sounds like a club version of them doing. It's like Flatbush Zombies makes a club song. You know what I'm trying to say? It still sounds like Flatbush Zombies, but it sounds, you know, I guess it sounds enough like a club song that you can probably play it in the club. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I do like the Bison song, even though I made a song called Bison years ago.
Yes, you did.
Gotta go ahead and check y'all on that.
To me, that beat on Leather Symphony,
that beat was nasty. Yeah.
I have a beat myself that has that sample.
That sample in there? Yeah.
And when I heard that, I was like, that's a dope beat. Like, I already knew where they were going with it. I was like, that's a dope sample. Like, I knew it was going to be a dope beat. I like that beat was dope. And yeah, like you said, Fact. Ask Courtney was pretty. That was a pretty.
Ask Courtney was fire too.
Yeah. Pretty interesting song as well.
It doesn't sound, that's what I'm saying. You when you listen to that song, you're like, I don't know if this should or should not be on this album.
Yeah.
But it's on there, but like I said, they approach every song differently. You know what I'm saying?
Like a clean slate.
Yeah, like a blank canvas each time.
Every time, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like whatever starts, you just run with it.
Yeah,
I mean, this shit was dope. I mean, I was kind of like I was showing some of my homeboys. Showing them this as well. Like I was playing it just to see reaction without showing them. I was playing it first, and then I stopped playing it. Stopped for a little while, and then like no one really said anything. And then I showed them how they look, and I showed their picture, their album cover, and I was just like, when you see this, what would you think? What would you think you'd get? What would they sound like? And a lot of them were like, oh God, no, like. Oh, they think of like mumble rap, or they think of like new age, just auto tune, and like they didn't even know if it was rap. And some were like, "Is that even rap?" One of the dudes like, it sounds like, or they could be party rock like type music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like LMFA or whatever the fuck. But yeah, and that's wild. And that's what they were thinking about. Just looking at it at the cover, and I was just like, well. And I, played it, and then they're like immediately like, "What the fuck? That shit's dope. Like that shit bang."
People when they listen to Flatbush Zombies, they like Flatbush Zombies.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Straight up, like immediately they're like, "Damn!" And they didn't even know the name yet. Then I told them the name, and they're like, "What the fuck?
Yeah,
Flatbush Zombies." I'm like, "Hey, it catches." You know what I'm saying? Like it'll catch.
You gotta listen to the older shit.
And it's like, where they from? Like it's like. you know, just repping their neighborhood, their street, or whatever. You know, like, why the fuck not?
Yeah,
you know, they've known each other since they were kids.
Right.
I mean, I was looking up on like Wikipedia and shit because I had never heard of them shit, and then I was looking up and it was telling them how they used to like do drugs together,
right?
Like, and
I
like
can tell.
growing up, you know what I'm saying? Do drugs together and like start getting creative with shit, and then that's how they ended up forming and shit.
Right.
And like, and I was like, that shit's, and exactly, I can tell. I was like, that shit's, and it's cool to see that you know they were friends that just came up and they're still together and they're just making good music,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So, not bad.
Yeah. What'd you give this on a scale of 1 to 10?
This one an 8.5.
8.5.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was good. Definitely good.
I had a feeling you would like it.
Yeah.
I had a feeling.
I appreciate it.
I know this. I know
you.
know you, man.
You fucking
I know what you like,
whatever.
bro.
Whatever.
You know what I'm saying?
It's because we're friends since back in the day as well.
Hey, I'm just saying. I still know what you'll be like. I like this.
Okay.
I know it's gonna be Flatbush Zombies. You know what I'm saying? I give this a 9.
9.
Yeah, I give it a 9 because like I said, it's quiet. I like how they approach the songs, and there's always something different.
Yeah,
you're always getting like a different thing. I think it has some good beats. I think the lyrics were good enough. It's very nostalgic. They touch on a lot of nostalgic just things. Even when they paint pictures, you know, like one of the dudes was talking about, he was darker than the DMX on his album with the blood all over it. You know what I'm saying? He just paint these old pictures of things that I grew up off of. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up, the album is full of that.
Yeah, it's full of that.
They did that.
Which I believe they're probably a little bit younger, but I gotta look up the ages and shit.
Yeah, I don't know that.
But yeah, man, it was a solid album, man. What did you listen to? Did you listen to it, man?
No, I listened to this one.
You listen to this one?
You definitely should. Everybody should listen to this album because, you know what I'm saying? Just because I gave it 8.5, you gave it 9, you might give it a 10.